hello everyone, let's talk about this anime, okay? But on a very serious note here, you might see what I uploaded last week, and I did this like YouTube post on Reddit, Twitter, so on, right? This video I did of this anime last week actually got, how I say it, rejected by YouTube, right? So thing is that, a couple of things to know here, right? But since August, basically, every video I upload immediately gets, shadow ban or whatever it's right? And I know it's YouTube, blah blah blah, and YouTuber always complains, but seriously, they really do. But I show proof of it when I did my white box video. It was the same thing with that video. Anyway, the thing is that every time so far, right, since August then, I've been asking YouTube, talking to them manually, right, talking to them, the partner, and so on, right? And every time they're like, yeah, okay, the bot is wrong or something, right? And they change it, right? But last week, or actually rather earlier this week, but the video was last Sunday, was the first time that I ever actually got like reacted on that claim from YouTube. So if you like this video, guys, please subscribe, share the video, and so on, right? And honestly, I don't feel like I want to make this video here in a sense, right? Because clearly YouTube doesn't like this anime, so it might just be the title alone. But that's the thing, because I have to talk to them manually last week, and that shouldn't matter. But anyway, it's going to details here, but it's the first time it happened, and I mean, it's annoying. I mean, obviously, episode 7 had that kind of that scene, right? And I knew that, so I edited out even, right, And not to dwell too much, but I mean, I always edit out those kind of scenes, and I very, very, directly was like, okay, I can't this is gonna be wrong. So I was thinking about that. Yet they, did it anyway. I think one thing lastly, guys. Again, special like buttons. No, but seriously, it is kind of annoying. But I want to put on one thing though. And a few years ago, when I had a lot of strikes and claims, and you saw one right in red YouTube, but whatever. It's very, very inconsistent YouTube, right? And obviously I'm not for say that thing. But for example, that time I had 12 strikes, and I sent YouTube the exact same text, right, legal text, because I didn't even show the anime in those videos, and I wanted this video here either, right? Because of these things, I might not do. I'll see that, but regardless, so I sent them the exact same text 12 times, and 10 out of 12 times they accepted it, and 2 times they were like, nah, this is wrong or something. So like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. So I will say here that on the YouTube drama thing, I do think that what happened probably is that, honestly, because it's my experience, right? But you know what I mean? If someone hates anime, right? And this is honestly what I think it is, honestly. You talk to a YouTube, employee, right? And sometimes they're very helpful, and sometimes they're like F you, right? And I do think that in my case, this kind of video, like last week, is an anime, right? And you know how it is, right? Some people hate anime, they hate Japan or whatever, or both, and so on. Gaming, especially anime. You know how it goes. Some people are massively against it, right? For whatever reason, it can be different reasons. But you get my point. And if you get that kind of employee, right, talk to, which happens to me sometimes, it's very clearly it's going to be 1,000 times harder, right, to get it through. So again, right, like I said, that those 12 strikes, 10 of them was removed immediately the same day, and then 2 other ones turned into 1 strike, and had to wait 3 months because that employee was like, no, anime is wrong, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's that's kind of how it goes. But anyway, that's a reaction, but I have to, I feel, address it. I don't want to bore you with the details, right? But it never happened to me in that kind of thing with YouTube before, with this anime like happened last week, where I read on Monday, but yeah, it never happened before, so. And I don't think this anime is kind of crazy, but I mean, there's obviously way worse animes out there. And also, if you of course know that there are other YouTubers doing, similar videos to me, right? There are showing the full scenes, the imagination scene, they're showing you the full thing, no problems. And at the end of the day, right, it's all about, like, if I had 1 million subscribers, it would be fine, right? But I only have a few thousand subscribers, so that's not fine. You know what I mean? That's how it is, the rich get richer, so on, of course. End of the day, that's how it is, right? But, yeah, last this thing. Maybe in this video, I have never done this thing, but I might take a video, because you can actually upload a video and ask YouTube to, like, not look at it in a way, but then you can't get monetized and so on. But if you do that, the video will basically be like shadow banned by itself, right? but you ask not to look at it, so no one can find the video, basically, right? More or less. But you're also get in trouble, maybe. So I might try to do that. But then I also imagine the video will get like 10 views, right? Unless people that have to be subscribed can only find it, but then also I won't get like a strike or something. So I don't know. We might try that thing, but it seems really weird. Like I think I'm just gonna look at the anime, guys, and I'm not gonna show anything in the anime. Honestly, I'm sorry. We will see. We will see. I'll edit it out, you know. Yeah. But anyway, let's look at the anime. 3, 2, 1, and go. But honestly, you know, last thing I have to say here, guys, is that now because YouTube is telling me that I'm gonna get banned basically to watch this anime. No, I wanna watch the anime! Yeah? You telling me I can't do it? Okay, it's like Hikari's mom, I guess, but, you know, like, I am the kind of guy, I'm like, YouTube is like, don't watch this anime. I'm like, oh, I will watch this anime, YouTube! A little bit like that. I probably will, I do feel a little bit like, come at me, okay? Yeah, a little bit like, you telling me I can't do something? Oh, I will do it, yeah. You can't censor me. It's a school festival or something, okay. Yeah, it's a school festival. Oh yeah, a crazy professor girl. It's really is Vashu, clearly. It's very Marin now. I have to say, Sudra-chan looks very Marin now. It's like the clothing. She's blonde with a similar clothing. Looks very like Marin, yeah. But honestly, I do feel that thing. I was thinking about it earlier. I don't want to get in trouble, you know, lose my channel or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not doing anything wrong, you know? I'm the victim here, you know? I was like, yes, screw you! Yes, a little bit like, oh, I'm coming at you! Yeah, it's a little, I'm getting, like, triggered by it, yeah. I'm like, don't tell me I can't do something, yeah. Like, seriously, yeah. Yeah, like, seriously. But so far, nothing. This building up for some kind of festival, yeah. But it's like in every anime, right? Oh, it's definitely about Hikari in her childhood. Oh yeah, so it's like it's something I guess she's been at this thing when she's a kid. It has to be it's clearly an annual event, right? Where everyone goes to that thing every year, right? It goes all things on. But seriously, I do feel triggered by it, you know? Like someone telling me that sends me or whatever, right? I'm definitely that guy, yeah. If someone is like, oh, you're gonna be, stop doing X thing, I'm like, I'll do it more! Yeah, it's like, I definitely feel that thing. But, yeah, it feels so silly now that I'm sitting here, and I'm sorry if this video because very meta now instead of a reaction review, but I certainly do think about it, right? It's hard not to think about it, because it never happened to me before that YouTube has basically been like, no, we are keeping the shadow on this thing, yeah, like I never seen it before. First time I ever had that. So you certainly think about it, right? It's hard to not think about. But I mean, it's the same thing if like you watch an anime and get a strike, right? You know, like the company makes a strike on you. Like the same thing there. You might think like, oh, I can't watch the anime or whatever, right? And honestly, if I've ever done that, there've been some animes that I haven't. Okay, there've been animes that I've dropped because. Not necessarily because I get a strike, but because like everyone gets a strike. What anime was it now again? Like that Maid anime, there was like 10 people getting a strike the first day, right? Then you're like, okay, I'm not gonna watch the anime because it's, you know, the company is going crazy, or like doesn't matter. Like, yeah, that's a classic example, right? Then you might be like, okay, I'm not doing it for that. But that I have done, because then I just feel if I'm reacting or even worse, live streaming through the anime, and everyone else is like getting the live stream taken down, right? You know, because the company is going crazy. 86 was like that. Yeah, maybe 86 that like 20 people got like a strike or something, and VV and those kind of animes. You can't watch them anymore. It feels like, you know, doing a reaction and review. You just feel too afraid of doing it because you're like, oh my god, yeah, like you're sitting there doing a live stream and like, oh, this video might be taken down in a second. You know what I mean? And not because anything wrong, but because the company doesn't follow fair use, right? But anyway, all things over. Yeah, so now they have this like gorilla-chan, this muscular. But she's a lot like Marin now. I'm not the only guy, right? Now she's very much Marin, but it's the color scheme. It's this like her dress is this white and black dress. Her hair always been kind of a Marin, she's blonde, I guess, but now she looks a lot like Marin. It's God, this scene. It's anime. I guess so. It's anime. It wasn't that bad like last season. I mean, but still, yeah, like, oh, I got this potion, and it's like, yep. God, my stomach hurts. I can't show this episode. No, that wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as episode 7, but it was kind of funny how, of course, she's like, you know, yeah, she turned big again and then transformed and rätt out of family. I like how it's like 5-minute team up. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's a festival. So this is very anime, right? You have typical school festival, and it's like, you know, some kind of race or something, or she's like the cheerleader, like, yeah, you go. You know, but this is like in every anime, right? So they have like, oh, we have to run fast, or we have to do the usually the relay race. It's very common, right? Yeah, like a team race, very very common. It goes the principal. She's the award. Yeah, the principal, whatever she's a weird. I don't know. Yeah, she's like an old spider. I get her. Her character is a Baba Sensei. Her characters need to balance out the anime. Every other character is too nice and so on. She's there to be the evil counterpart. Yeah, she not throw the. Yeah, but it's a classic. Hashira! I just love that character. And I was like, run! So Hashira means run like Japanese. Hashira! I was like, I think the title scene. Yeah, so of course it's like muscle. She's okay. She's using she's a bowler. She's like Orlombos in One Piece. Yeah. She has bowling techniques. I get it. Yeah, oh yeah, or a wrestling technique now. Yeah, she's doing the. What's the technique called again? Oh, whatever. I mean, spin. Okay. Sundra-chan is like the power of Sundra. What is this thing? She's like, don't hurt my friend. What is this scene? She's gonna put on her own. Oh my god, it's awesome. She puts on her own bandana because one of those Japanese cheer. Yeah, my god, this is awesome. That's awesome. Now they're having like they're having some kind of weird like cheerleader. Like I like almost a Japanese cheerleading when they have this like weird the banner roll and so on, not like American. I don't know. It's like a good name for English, right? It's not a good name for it basically because they aren't cheerleaders in that sense, right? You know what I mean? They're Japanese. Their version of Japanese cheerleading, but it's usually meant for that matter. Yeah, cheerers or something. I don't know, but that's the best word for it, right? But okay, she can fly with her banner roll because she's so tiny. Yeah, but like I don't know what it's called in English. This yeah. And it's just kawaii. She's just she grabs the in the sky, but she can fly then. Yeah, of course. Yeah, mistakes were made here. You can't fly. Oh my god. She's typing on the phone with one hand though. Because she can't talk. She's like, I have to communicate with my phone though. Yeah. It's like, I'm falling, guys. Save me. Yeah, it's like. Oh, it's nice. You're all gonna. God, it's so anime. I forgot this anime. It's crazy. Yeah, it was like the what's called in a car crash bags or whatever. Yeah, it was like 6 of them. Yeah, that's what it called. What's it called now again? Like when you. Okay, I'm tired. Like. What's it called now again? Car crash airbag. Of course, yeah. I was like, my brain is froze. I'm sorry. Airbag course, yeah. I was like, bag something, right? Yeah. My brain just turned off completely. Yes, she's like that. We have to team up. Yeah, I couldn't help up with that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the airbag scene. Yeah. She was like, you and me, best friend. Let's be best friends, you and I instead. Yeah, we can make our own team. Oh. So it's also of course very anime. You pull these things, right? Yeah, you make these sticks and you pull them, you know, and the longest stick gets to be the or has like a red thing on the bottom of it. That was good though, yeah. The power of Sundre! She's cheating now, probably? She's probably cheating on this thing, right? They always cheat on this thing. The character that's presenting, yeah, she's like, let's do this, like, randomized test, right? It's always someone cheating when you do this thing. Yeah, it's always like, oh yeah, I have this completely random thing. Everyone looks at her like, oh yeah, super random. Yeah, it's like, this thing is super random, guys. I would never cheat. But I mean, I said it already in episode 2. This is one of the fun anime season, and this episode is really funny. So I'm just pointing out. I'm just really, if it's not fortunate to happen to YouTube here, because I am really enjoying this anime, and I wish I, you know, could show it scenes. But I'm just gonna not show the anime this episode and see what YouTube says, right? You know. But like this scene here, like this has some good reaction faces. I love this anime. It's so good reaction faces. Like this scene here now, she's not falling for my trick, you know? Yeah, it's like, oh my god. It's just so good. It's so good reaction faces. Yeah, the anime is so. But seriously, it is definitely the best reaction face anime. By far, right? Yeah. She turned tiny again. Yeah, I don't know why she keeps changing her size all the time. And like I said last episode, her personality is clearly affected, and also her intelligence. Yeah, if she is bigger, she's smarter, right? Her size is her IQ and size is clearly like her BMI. Like, I don't know, but her size, her height is like comparable to her IQ or something. So if she's like 2 meters tall, she's like 200 IQ, right? Yeah, 200 centimeters. Like literally, it's like her IQ is a centimeters. Yeah, if she becomes twice as tall, her IQ doubles, right? Basically. Oh my god, this scene. Yeah. Yes. Now she's like, oh yeah, these airbags. Oh my god. I gotta see it. But she's like crying in. Oh god. I need some drink. Yeah, my throat is still bad for like 2 weeks now. It's crazy. Otherwise, I'm fine too. I haven't had a fever. I've been sick like 15 years. Yeah, I don't get sick, you know, normally. I like her as a one big family, though. It doesn't feel like she's winning, even though she has this. I guess she is probably winning, though, honestly, if you think about that way. Yeah, Hikari is probably the winner of the anime. But like we see here, they're like one big family, so I don't feel like she's gonna win anyway. I feel everyone's gonna win, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like these anime feels like they're all just gonna be winners together. Yeah, I don't know. Like Tenshin Moyo actually answered that. Yeah, you know the OG anime, right, for this kind of genre, which I'm a big fan of, right? Tenshin Moyo. Tenshin Moyo just plays it straight. They're like, no, we can all just, yeah, they don't even, they're like that, whatever. Yeah, in that anime it's like in both two, in the spin-off as well, yeah, in the GSP as well, yeah, they're like, yeah, whatever, this works fine. But I will say though, in Tenshin Moyo's world building though, it's clearly also built up that Tenshi is like a prince, or he's like the grandson of the emperor, so you know it's also built up around that. Yeah, so she gets what a scene, man. But something with her mom earlier. Yeah, there's something with like her mom. The first scene before the opening was like her mom clearly. Shizuka is kawaii, man. And it's something with like her. It's something like that, yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's the episode 6, right? Yeah, when they went to the water park. Oh, here we go. She's rich. There we go. She's a rich lady. Yeah, she's like a princess. Or have their own pool. Or a fountain! No. They have a fountain on the front, yeah. They don't have their own pool. They have a fountain. Yeah, it's like, she's really rich. Okay, she's like a princess, basically. Yeah. But it could explain why her mom is so stern, right? Her mom is like some business. She met some. Yeah, but like her mom is probably some CEO or something, or maybe dad is, but yeah, something like that. It's gonna be like her family is like some kind of, they own some big corporation or whatever. Let's see. It's me. I like to said it's me too. This is your name, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Like, you know who I am. You know who I am. Yeah, it's like, okay, sure. And now she's like, yeah, my mom has told me you're clearly lying. But I don't know. She seems to have the kind of classic trope, right, where her mom is like, you need to become a... Yeah, here we go. Kasama told me, yeah. Mother told me, yeah, here we go. Her mom is like, you have to become an, I don't know, something. I don't know what her mom wants her to be, but it's clearly gonna be that storyline, right? Where her mom is like, you have to become a doctor or an engineer or a CEO or whatever, you know what I mean? You have to get a PhD in medicine or something. It's something like that, clearly, right? Yeah, her mom is like, you can't have friends anymore. You have to stop hang out with your friends and study and get the best degree or something. Like bam, yeah. It's kind of that storyline, clearly. Definitely. Something like that. Her mom is like, you dropped a grade. Yeah, it's like, you lost... You didn't get A plus in every subject. You only got B in one subject. Yeah. Banned from having friendships. Here comes her mom, okay. Uh-oh, mom will take her phone. And pull the car. Oh, here we go. Don't talk to her again, yeah. You're banned. You're banned. Yeah. She needs to get better grades or something. No, but come on. She's like CEO mom, Oh, yeah, there's some guards there. Is he a cop? Or does he work there? Like some kind of security guard? Yeah, I guess he can't go do something. I guess he's like a security guard. And he calls her Oksa, like the wife. Well, maybe she has a rich husband then, because he calls her like Oksa, like, the wife, right? So, yeah. Yeah, the security guard didn't call her boss. He was more like, the honorable wife, basically. Yeah, he was like... But also that she calls her mom, Sama, right? Okay, we see her mom's also gonna be quite well-devound, right? Yeah, they look almost exactly the same. Her mom is just a clone. Or, I mean, she's a clone, yeah. Like, her mom looks exactly the same. Like her, she's just taller. But of course, she got the same, assets. Yeah, but seriously, her mom looks exactly like her. Just longer hair and taller than her. Okay, maybe she's upset. I don't know. Her mom's gonna be weirder than just being like... It's something like that. She's yelling or something. Yeah, something weird. She's yelling or something. Something strange, right? It's gonna be weirder than her just being a stern mother, but... It's gonna be something weird, right? Yeah. No, but clearly her... it's that kind of classic characterization, right? Where her mom is... Like, you have... He's taking this quite seriously. But I think he's gonna get up the gang, right? I think he's gonna go and get the friends. Go and get the group together, right? They're gonna use their abilities, like Super Smart Girl and you know, oh sorry, that's just, a folklore. Yeah, good luck charm. But I think so. I go and get the other cats, right? You know, yeah, the family is big. As he called himself earlier. Yeah, they were like family. Yeah, so it's kind of like One Piece now. It's like we're family. We're not best friends. We're family. Yeah. It's like there we go. Now he's getting the, yeah. Now he picks up the friend circle. You know, the family. I mean, sorry, family. Yeah. It's kind of like the Fast and the Furious. Yeah, it's like we're family. Yeah, do everything with family, bro. Yeah, like we're better than friends. We're family. There we go. But yeah, he's gonna bring in, you know, super smart girl, and I don't know, science girl that has weird inventions. And then he got the shy girl that has like no abilities and does nothing. And then you have angry girl, yeah. Good power of anger, power of science, power of, I don't know, like what is she's kind of like a book smart, yeah, book smart. One of them is like a crazy inventor, mad scientist, book smart girl, angry girl, and then shy person, introvert character that can't do much probably. But she can be a distraction or something. It's a heist, right? Yeah, she can go out and distract the guard or something. Oh, I can't find my mom or something. Yeah, she can play that role. Like seriously, I bet you that shy character, introvert character, who's defined by the traits now here. She's gonna probably just like, you know, yeah, like be a decoy and be like, oh, I'm lost. Where's my how do I go home or something? Come on, I'm telling you this. But yeah, Narcos asked the team to help her. Doesn't really know exactly why her mom is doing this thing though. Yeah, but there we go. Then I will help you! Because she's my best friend! Exactly. She's my bestie! There we go. She's my rival and best friend! When we saw it last episode, how they, you know. Yeah, and she's like, yes, we need to have her in the team! Because, I don't know, they're part of the family. Family! Come on, the best we can do is like a Fast Furious stuff. They're like, yeah, we're gonna save our best friend family kind of character. Yes, they're all determined there to save her from her mom. They still don't even know what they're doing though. I mean, why her mom is doing it, I guess. Yeah, not really. Okay, next episode, I guess. Like, it's like serious. I like she's a Sunderman. It's adorable. It's just adorable. I can't breathe. It's Christ. Oh, I can't breathe when I watch anime. Oh my god, that is adorable, you know. They're like, yeah, we gotta save our best friend / family member. And they all, you know, like, yeah, let's go. And then we see Sundra, like, yeah, this is cute. Yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some. She would do that classic, you know, like, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm getting serious mode. Like, okay. No, but this anime is really hilarious. This episode actually was quite tame, though, like, generally speaking here. No, I didn't show anything, and I might add it later, but no. I will go more safe than sorry. I mean, this video is me talking now, right now. This video is me with a timer, then it's background, right? So nothing to complain about from YouTube side. But this episode actually probably was I wouldn't say it was the lamest episode, but from from that standpoint, it definitely was tame. Yeah, like it really did. It was like that. I guess to see when Suzuka fell down, I guess. And also when she transformed, which was hilarious. that was this anime, yeah, like doo-doo, yeah, that was cute. But that was nothing compared to episode 7. Honestly, it was kind of tame. I'm not complaining, but I'm just, I mean, you know what I mean. With the intro I had said earlier, right, with the whole banning and strikes and all this stuff, right. It just feels so silly that I'm sitting here watching this anime, which I do. It's really fun, though. It's really fun. But I'm watching the anime, and I'm just like, oh, should I show this or not? I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble, right? And then this episode itself is, like I said, it's probably the tamest one, like with the least amount of, so to speak, almost nothing, right? Actually, only those two scenes that were very, I mean, comparable to last episode, they were not. Yeah, honestly, yeah, this episode was actually very tame. Thinking about it, this anime is kind of crazy, right? So this episode was very, very, very family friendly, honestly, like straight up, right? So it just feels so silly sitting here being like, oh, I better not show any seeds because I might get a strike or something. It's like, actually, nothing happened. You know what I mean? But sorry, let's ignore that. I just want to point out how silly it all feels, right? But anyway, it's a really funny episode, though. I mean, this anime is honestly probably, I think, the funniest anime this season. And I said earlier too, right, in episode 1 and 2, that I thought it was a 10 out of 10 episode, episode 2 as well. The anime is really, really funny. And I think people are missing out, and I'm happy that I, went back last week and watched all episode 3 to 8, right? And links below for that if you haven't seen it. Then I went back and I rewatched them as I did them all that I missed for a week. But the reason why was just because I was gone for 2 weeks, and I was flying like Sunday to Saturday, but the second day was Sunday, and there was more stuff, So it's like I was kind of busy for like 3-4 Sundays in a row there, so I kind of missed out on a bunch of episodes there, right? That was the main reason why, because I do think it's really, really funny. It is probably, like I said, genuinely the funniest anime this season. Kanojo is also really fun. I haven't read that because it tracks incredibly poorly. I don't know how I watched it, but I think it's really fun, right? But I'm still watching it myself. But this anime I think is probably funnier. But I don't know. The anime also is really fun, You got like everything with Mirlika. It's it's hilarious anime. What more is it? Helk is funny in the beginning. Now it's like a drama in Helk. Wednesday. I mean, Shadow is somewhat funny, but not like this. No, but Shadow isn't pure comedy, but there's a lot of comedy in it. Thursday is Kaiser's one. There's no comedy there. I have to say, Frieden has become a massive comedy now. Yeah, Frieden the last 2 weeks has been like pure comedy. Like last episode was really funny too, but it's not, this anime is way funnier. But the anime is basically a comedy too now. Spy's Family. Yeah, I guess this could be the Spy's Family. But Spy's Family to me, right, isn't a pure comedy, You know what I mean? Yeah, Spy's Family is like a wholesome, family, wholesome. Like I always say with Spike's Family, I think it's a great anime, right? Because I love those animes like Nonon Biauru and so on, right? This anime, so it's like, like taking care of your family and it's like wholesome. We're gonna build, what's calling it? Do it yourself. We're gonna build like a tree house. I like those animes, They're cool. Yeah, they're nice. I like them, And so not the same genre, perhaps, but yeah, this anime is probably the best comedy anime this season, and I always gravitate towards comedy animes the most, I feel, honestly. No, but I think it's like a thing. It's more like a side note, but I think it's a thing, like generally speaking, that comedy animes, just like comedy movies or whatever, for me personally, probably has the lowest threshold. Right? No, I do like that. Don't get me wrong. I think it's the best comedy this season, right? I do think so. Now when I'm up to date and seeing all the episodes, I'm like, yeah, it's probably the best comedy. But like, I do think that the comedy, generally speaking, it's like I can basically watch every comedy anime. You know what I mean? Like I watch all of them. Yeah. Like, if it's an action anime, if it's like a shonen anime that's kind of mid, right? I just don't watch it. You know what I mean? Like I love shonen too. Like whatever, One Piece, Macadamia, and so on, right? It's Castle one, yeah. But with shonen anime, I have a much higher threshold, right? If it's like a mid shonen anime, that I don't care, right? Isekai, sitting there, Isekai trash, right? Yeah, I've seen so many Isekais, right? That if they're if they're not like at least 7 out of 10 or something, then I'm just like, okay, I don't care about this thing, right? And you can usually tell by now you've seen like 100 Isekais, you can tell now the first episode that this anime is going to be terrible. you can tell now. I think one thing with Isekais is so obvious is that how the quality are usually incredibly bad, right? In some Isekais, you can just tell, even if it's like good writing, like it might have good writing, you can tell that the budget for the actual anime is so incredibly low that you're like, okay, maybe this is a good isekai, like if you should read a novel, but the anime looks really poor, right? Because the budget is so low, probably. So everything is like weird CGI and so on, and oh my god, I want to spend time on this anime. Then I just read it, right? Yeah, and you feel like, oh, I'm sorry if someone is a fan of this book because, like for example, this is a good anime, but Kumiko, right? I Was Born as a Spider. That anime, in the end of the anime, the budget is like $0. Yeah, it doesn't look super good in the beginning either, but literally every episode, very literally, every episode gets progressively worse, right? And in the last like 3-4 episodes of the anime, It's just like incredibly bad CGI with like still frames, and it's just like this. It looks so terrible. The last 2 or 3 episodes, but even before that, it looks worse and worse every episode. Like it's like a downhill. It doesn't even start high in the beginning either. No. It's like maybe 5 out of 10 CGI, and then it goes down in every episode. But it literally is like 0 out of 0 CGI in the last episode. It's so bad. It's incredibly bad. It's just 0 score, whatever. But that's a good example of the anime is good writing, but it doesn't look very good. No, it doesn't look very good. And like I said, every episode gets worse and worse. But then at that time, though, maybe that's like 10 or something, you get really tired. That's not how it looks. It looks so poor. But you're kind of stuck with the anime because you kind of like the character and the writing. So that anime, at least, it started out better. But I've seen other animes where I just felt like, why would I even watch this thing? It's like a 0 out of 10 quality immediately to 1. Like, I can't even get through it. But for comedy, long point, I know. But for comedy, I do feel that's the anime where I feel like, okay, yeah, this is like, you know, I don't care as the quality. But I bring it up because I keep saying it that for me, this season, it really is between this anime and Kanojo as the best comedy. But Kanojo has really low quality. Like, I mean, I like the writing, you know, it's funny. It's a really funny show. It's a very good comedy show. But, yeah, like, it's really poor. Like, the quality is really poor, too. But it kind of works. But this anime, though, looks really well. And I keep saying, I know, but this anime actually looks really, really good. And I said earlier, too, and I want to stress on that point, right? That I really do think that 100 Kanojo is the best anime for comedy, and especially the reaction faces. Like, the anime is really good. This episode here, when we have this scene and she's getting all afraid of them, it turned into black and white, and the face is bigger, right? Or the scene when she started like wrestling with the cheerleader girl, and they have this like thing where it's flexing up, and like the reaction. This anime has incredible, like genuinely incredible reaction faces, and you really should watch 100 Kanojo. It looks amazing, and I think the writing itself is really good as well, and so on. But comparing it to all the comedy animes, I think the writing is better. I think it's better with pacing and so on. But especially actually the animation itself, it's so good. Like you're watching it, and I'm just laughing. I'm like crying, laughing like the whole episode. I feel because it looks really fantastic. And I mean, to be fair, if other comedy animes, not just this season, but generally speaking, have this level of quality on like the reaction faces, the body language, and so on, right? I think they would be just way funnier. I guess a good comparison is Bocchi last year, which actually did air exactly a year ago, right? Yeah. Bocchi, also comedy, of course. I won't say they're the same genre. I mean, they're comedy, but they're very different comedies, right? The Shy and yeah, they're very, very different comedies, don't get me wrong. My point is that Bocchi, to me, is a good anime. I like it. I like it a lot, right? But that anime is very, very driven on its quality, right? It much more this anime, because that anime looks fantastic. Some of the scenes look amazing, super saiyan, and there's a lot of references, right? But I don't think that Bocchi is better than other Bocchi, right? There's an other anime called Hitori Bocchi that aired like 2 years, I think, prior to Bocchi, the other Bocchi, right? And they're very similar. Also, because Bocchi means that you are alone. The Japanese word for being alone is like Bocchi, that I have no friends, right? You know, so they're obviously the same kind of, they're very, very similar. Character has no friends and trying to make friends, right? You know, so it's a very, very similar premise. Of course, the other one is a musician making my point. That generally speaking, it's very, very similar. But I think that the first Bocchi is funnier. I think the writing is better. I think it's more interesting writing, and the actual issue is much more funnier. The thing is that because that anime has talking about much poorer quality, right? It doesn't look as nearly as good, and the reaction faces and so on are kind of poor. I don't think it actually tracks that well, right? You know, like I really like that show. I recommend it. It's very funny, I think, but yeah, it wasn't very popular, right? Because it doesn't pull you in. Even though those two animes genuinely have almost the exact same jokes sometimes, because they're both basically the same person, right? Yeah, they have the main characters are so similar that some of the jokes are like straight up the same joke, basically. The same issues, right? They have the same personalities, they have the same, life issues, the same friendship issues, so on. So it's very, very similar, but the budget is like a tenth or something. And Bocchi had very, very high budget, right? Higher than a normal comedy anime. It's like this anime here as well, right? It's just much better. So it really sticks out. And how they're very similar, but one time is like low end budget, or the one that's high end, right? And you can really see how bocchi was very popular. And I think that, yeah, if you had the same budget and so on for the first bocchi, then I may also be much popular, right? But to be fair though, I'm like a gameplay over graphic guy, right? Because of gaming, I'm almost like, gameplay is more important than graphics. But to be fair though, the latest bocchi show, which is much higher budget, is like this show here, right? With better reaction faces, better graphics, better pay, like how they change the angles and so on, this kind of stuff, right? But positioning and so on, is much better in both these shows. It does still make it funnier. I have to still admit that though. I think it's different in a video game. In a video game, graphics to me are obviously like the least important, but still, it has to be good, right? But here, yeah, for a comedy show though, graphics, or maybe everything that is graphics, positioning and different cutscenes and so on, it does make a large difference. Because I will say though, even though again I think that the first bocchi is better written, the second bocchi is probably a better show, honestly, because yeah, it does some of the scenes way better, right? There's like one scene where bocchi like gives up and like the credits are rolling, and obviously it's like a joke in all the enemies too, right? Like they credit too early and so on. But those kind of like typical like director thing. Oh, it'd be funny like a fake. Yeah, it's like let's throw in a fake credit here. Was that when I watched this anime? This anime, yeah, exactly. Sorry, this anime did the exact same thing last week, right? Like they had this fake director cut, right? Like suddenly the episode ended and it was like a sad music and it was like a director text, right? And then I was like, actually, I was joking. We haven't ended yet. That's how that kind of stuff is really fun. It's four wall, right? And that can't really be, that has to have a little bit budget to do that. Okay, let's throw in all the song here. Yeah, we can have fun, right? So that I would have to say, obviously, newer bocchi is much better on that, and that makes it funnier though. So you can't just you can't just separate the quality from a comedy, right? Purely or like the writing of it. You can't, right? And I think it's interesting. But all that being said though, I do have the lowest level, I feel, for treasure for comedies. Because I feel like I watch every comedy anime every season. Yeah, I don't react to all of them, I don't review all of them, but I think I've seen like every comedy anime this year. This is one of my favorites, definitely. But I'm gonna make a top 10 later this month, right? Not comedy, but I mean top 10, and this might get in there. I would think about it. But definitely, I think I watch like every comedy anime, like straight up, yeah. Because as long as I'm laughing, as long as I'm laugh every now and then. And I'll say this thing last, guys. Of course, what I mean though is that sometimes when I watch a comedy anime, I think like a lot of people do what I do, right? Is that you watch it while you do something else. Like I'm playing a video game, and then I'm watching. I have several screens, so on one screen I'm watching the anime, and so it's kind of like, yeah, if it's fun enough to like laugh every now and then, like I can watch it, right? And I think I do the same thing with like typical American TV shows as well, right? Like typical, I don't know, How Much Your Mother or whatever, like comedy shows and that way, Friends and so on. No, I really like Friends, but still, like if I similar to that, yeah, I was like, it's okay, I can watch it in the like 2.5 Men. That's example. 2.5 Men is like, I can have it on the screen while I do something else. So I can laugh every now and then. But honestly, 2.5 Men is an example of that. I've seen the whole show, yeah, because I think it is funny enough, right, to have it on the screen. But I can't just watch it, like I wouldn't be able to sit down and just watch 2.5 Men. Only watching that would go crazy. But if I watch it, and I play a video game at the same time, then I can laugh like every once per 5 minutes. That's pretty funny, yeah. Because it is kind of funny sometimes, So you get that like you get a laugh every 5 minutes, and that's actually pretty good then, because if I'm playing like a video game that I have to concentrate at the same time, right? Then I can be like, that's pretty funny, without losing too much focus on the game, right? Yeah, like this anime here is too funny. So if I watch this anime and playing like a hard video game, then it wouldn't work, right? Because it's too funny. So then I would lose concentration on the game. Yeah, it actually is pretty good. You want to have those shows that are somewhat funny when you watch that. But anyway, don't need a long comedy video, guys. What do you guys think? Leave comment below. And I guess you guys have a great day.